Alright, starting a bit early, but I wanted to do more Monster Prom, because I really enjoyed what little I played last time. I did get some more endings now. So, yeah. I also found out you can use a controller to play if you want to, which is nice. I'm going to use a controller for now, just because I might as well try it out. So there's a certain ending I want to go for. I can't remember if it's there or not, but Ryu Serpentine here. So, play. God, I love the music. Just one player. I will be getting at least a 2-player video in at some point. We'll want to get through the full game, I think. I think it needs to be a full game for this. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we're young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We're on a wild journey to discover who we really were. God, I love all these characters. Frankenstein Girl when I recorded last time, so let's go with Amira. And yeah, we'll go with her. The actual name, pronoun still they. And that's good. We had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember clearly, 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howe, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam de Lioncourt, 400-something, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose for our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. As I already said, we're young and unafraid, and we're ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. If you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be? A purebred horse, at least I can keep his semen and sell it. It's worth a lot. Who said there was no silver lining to bestiality? A dolphin. They're the only other animal that fucks just for pleasure, so at least we can both do our best to have a good time, right? No one can make me fuck an animal. If I fucked an animal, it'd be of my own free will. As a matter of fact, I already have fucked an animal, so the joke's on you, pal. I'm so curious as to what these give. Well, I'm pretty sure the first one gives money, and I know I'm going to need money, so... Yep, so wealthy. Which inanimate object do you think would make the best girlfriend or boyfriend, provided you went criminally insane? ATMs, sugar baby life, here I come. Again, I know I need money. The more money I have in the beginning, the better. Buy a genie in a bottle, you can ask for whatever you want. What do you ask for? Infinite confetti, his friendship. Before ask for anything, you try to negotiate up to the 3 standard wishes. To not be so cliched, genie and wishes so mainstream. Don't ask for anything, I drink the genie from the bottle, I can grant my own wishes. A rainbow that you can eat. Okay, the only one that's actually obvious here is Liam. Though I suspect that this is the VR one, and if I'm going for money, I might as well do the VR path anyway.
Let's do this.
Okay, so I have 9 money to start. That's good. I know I'll get money from here. Easy steps to launch your tentacles. Girls love a really long tentacle. Or 8. Click on the link to find out how. www.tentacleenlarge342.ell.notavirus.net. It might be 11. I'm not sure. Either way, it's a really funny link. Today you spend some time on the library's PC, saying malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. Doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such blatant scams? You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? Game plus 2 money. You notice Vera showing off an elaborate new necklace to Miranda. They're the crown jewels of Lemuria. My family acquired them in a cutthroat business merger. Do you like them? Why didn't Mira's voice come up? Oh yes, very much.
Disgraceful.
There it is. Such a shame about the Lemurian royal family, though. What, that they're all dead at the hands of their servants? No, that was unavoidable once the true tragedy had taken place. They were no longer loved by their subjects. Feared, you mean? Oh no, fear is so scary. Love is what matters. I could not disagree more. You there, sell this dispute for us. What's the best way to let people know how powerful you are? Okay, I'm going for Vera, so I think the top one's actually the better one. Because I think Miranda will get mad about the water park. So buy their houses, burn them down, and replace them with a water park. Water parks? Do you mean to say you landlords have been stealing massive quantities of our sovereign water? Merely for your amusement? This explains why my uncle, the Archduke, was recently assassinated by the ambassador from SeaWorld.
What a commoner.
Shame on you, water thief. Off with your head. Okay, so it gave me points with Vera, so that's okay. Make a hasty escape before Miranda can summon her guards. Use 2 smarts and 1 fun. Which, honestly, isn't that bad at the moment. I have gotten into the negatives in, I've actually managed to get into the negatives in all stat in one run before. Alright, I need to talk to you.
Hey, stranger.
Hey, why would you study and prepare for your future when you can come here and buy some weird shit instead, am I right? And I can afford it, good. I'm hoping I'm right about what ending this leads to, if I can manage to do everything right. Dragon Heat, a classic. It's so cheesy and stupid that you just can't stop reading it. Never thought I'd say this, but I'm super into dragon abs.
Later, Gator.
Remember, the first rule of Shop Club, no refunds. Alright, now that I have that, I can work on my other stats.
Let's do this.
And fun is the one I need the most, so Party Tree. I love the artwork in this game. The day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. Game +2 fun. You see Miranda and Vera chatting away, their eyes gleaming the gleam of the scheming. Crowdsource isn't doing nearly as well as I thought it would. Oh, if it isn't Amira.
Greetings, fellow classmate.
Would you like to be a customer? Once upon a time, serfs were only for the rich and fabulous. Like Vera and myself. But now, thanks to our app, CrowdSurfs, you too can have your very own crowd-funded surf. The app is being generously funded by my royal family who wish for everyone to experience the joys of royalty. And get richer off of it. I think our business might be failing because the serfs are simply not of high enough quality to maintain customer interest. The serfs need to have more enthusiasm for their jobs. We need to recruit from the right locations. Don't be absurd. If there's one thing royalty has taught me, there's definitely more than one, is that you can trick anyone into doing anything as long as you give them the right incentives. But why not start with the easily manipulated in the first place? Mira, what do you think? Vera's right. Why not recruit people who want to be bossed around at a leather daddy convention? Well, again, my backup plan is Vera, so...
Oh, not bad.
And I'm gonna lose smart. Okay. Ooh, I like that quite a bit. Excuse me, but if there are conventions for daddies, I'm quite sure I would know about them. She does not know what daddy means in this context. My father's one of the most powerful dads I know, so if he was not invited... Just stop there, Miranda. Trust me. How's this sound? Free lifetime of submission, dirty talk guaranteed, dress code, come as you are. Vera, with the help of a confused Miranda, goes to the next leather daddy convention in town. Next time you see Vera and Miranda, they seem even more upset.
Disgraceful.
There you are, Amira. Your leather daddies have sabotaged our entire business. And the blank box is completely flooded. Serfs are too busy saying yes sir and yes mistress to the point of our client's annoyance. Serfs who intentionally shirk all tasks and then declare that they're a bad serf who needs to be punished. I should have thought about that. Serfs who complete their task but come back out of breath and covered in something sticky. Who knew there's such a thing as a peasant being too enthusiastic about their unpaid labor? Well, Amira should have, since they're such a fetish expert.
You're a failure.
In this case, that's not meant as a compliment. Yeah, I still got points with Vera, so it's still a win for me as far as I'm concerned. The yikesest of the yikes. Vera storms off in disgust and lose the 2 money you cost them, plus 1 charm.
Let's do this.
Alright, let's see. Low stats with smart, boldness, and charm. Well, let's go to the auditorium. Which is not one of the stats I mentioned. I'm an idiot. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the musicians themselves descend to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. Will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. Gain +2 creativity. You're wandering down the hallway, reading Dragon Heat as discreetly as you can, which apparently isn't very because Polly and Vera clocked this immediately. Are you actually reading erotic fanfiction about dragons?
Yes.
Because we love Dragon Heat. I'm all about 19th century Russian literature. But Ghost Girl can't say no to some erotic fanfic, am I right? I've literally been working on my Morgana von Prestrike cosplay all week. Don't worry about why. Speak for yourself, Polly. I've never... Okay, fine, I may read Dragon Heat, but don't go around just telling people. Shh, we're clearly safe with them. A fellow Dracophile can always be trusted. Are you sure? I mean, anyone into Dragon Heat must have a wicked mind. There are 97 chapters and counting, and it still manages to amaze me with all the new levels of wrong. Yeah, right? I fucking love it! I must admit, I'm a bit vanilla when it comes to fave chapters. What's the one where Harold McDonghard orders the Hydra and the deranged Draco Delacourt have to arrest an inn after the Choking Bay adventure? Only to discover they have just one available bed. There's only one bed, the classic fanfic trick that never fails. Huh, yes, that one was good. I personally prefer the one where Veneseria unmasks her masked savior after a passionate kiss only to discover it's herself, and then they totally bang. I'm not a fan of time travel, but sign me up for some good self-cest. Amen! What about you, Amira? What's your favorite story arc? Nothing to worry about, you'll just be revealing your inner kinks to us, no pressure. So, I already know that the 6 Caliber arc is not right, because I failed on this before. So, creativity may get me this. What about this exclusive chapter I've written myself? What? Let me see. Vera takes the pages from your hands and they both start reading. They devour your piece of art in mere minutes. Just wow. Yeah, boo, this is wonderful. So full of twists, how it all unsettled from being betrothed to the evil Queen Rosequeef. That turns out that the insecurity wasn't due to marrying his mortal enemy, but because he didn't know if he could please the most sexual dragoness of the 8 kingdoms. Kind of nice that you show him so vulnerable. So he goes and sticks his dick in a pie to practice classic. Is that an American Pie reference? Then, oh no, the magic properties of his dick grant the pie life. Hashtag mind blown. Yes, I thought for a moment it was a cheap trick for comedic purposes. Then you went all in with a love triangle between Harold, the Queen, and the pie. I must applaud your boldness there. The level of depth and emotions I never expected from a fanfic of a fanfic. Also, sick tons of pie. That pie really knows how to use its pie hole. Mira here is the Dostoevsky of cheap erotic dragon fanfics, sweetheart. You should post it. You'll be king of AO3 in no time. I know AO3. Yes, a brilliant deviant mind is definitely arousing. Lucky Ed is. Maybe someday you're writing an erotic play for us to enact. You know what I'm talking about. We all know Polly. But sure. 6 skills in fanfic writing, the obscure skill for impressing classmates. Here you go, +2 smarts and +1 boldness for you. Works for me.
Let's do this.
Alright, I don't have to worry about money anymore. Might as well go to Vera and Polly. Unless, can I force it by... I don't know, so I'm going to go with the safe bet. You arrive at Polly and Vera's table to find them eating. Wait, both of them? Oh, yum yum, I sure do love food and eating. Look at this food go in me. Yes, this cafeteria sloppy Joe truly has a subtle flavor profile. Polly noticed the cause of this absurdity. A well-dressed businessman sitting at the next table watching both women intently. Oh yeah, I know you like this, baby. My eating is realistic and erotic. Be cool, Polly. He wants to pay us for eating in front of him, not screaming about eating. Is this not what eating is? I forget. While Vera tries to explain eating to Polly, the businessman shyly approaches you and gives a small bow. Much obliged, friend, he says in a soft voice. Are these two fine ladies your friends? I must confess that I have searched far and wide for a suitable candidate to fulfill my rather unusual fetish. Paying a student at a high school for monsters to eat food while I watch politely from a distance. If I find myself unable to choose which of these two beauties to hire, the snake-headed one possesses certain grace. Yeah, pay me, motherfucker. Pay me to do a thing I was going to do anyway. The translucent one has such passion. I don't even want the money, this is just fucking weird and I love it! In your opinion, the businessman finishes, which would be the wiser choice on my part? Again, I'm using Vera as my backup, so... The Gorgon, obviously. Look how many mouths she's got on her head. It's possible they need to get points with everyone to do this ending. I don't know. So I may have screwed this up already. This businessman strokes his chin and nods. You have a point, he says. Ghost only has one mouth, also food seems to go right through her. This Gorgon, meanwhile, has countless mouths. Such value. Value's right, Pervo. 1,000 cash up front, you pay for all my meals, and you give me your pants. Holy shit, he's doing it, he's getting naked! Vera's able to convince the businessman to pay for a fancy dinner for you and her. It's a little creepy with him watching the two of you, but you get over it.
Let's do this.
Alright, now let's actually go to the right place this time, which is the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. Gain +2 charm. After the game, you spot Vera desperately trying to ignore Coach. You go over to see if you can help.
Always believe in yourself.
Just trying to help you be your best self, Vera. That's what custom workouts are for. Why need to do that? I'm already better than everyone else. Maybe. Are you better than yourself? No, how's that even possible? With custom workouts give us buff arms and strong hands. So we can strangle our past selves? So we can hug our present selves and shake hands with our future. You are so weird. Oh, I like mine better. Even so, the custom workout you suggest is not for me. Don't like the million push-up system? Oh, okay. You can make up your own workout. Just think of something you're good at, and a workout to make you even better at it. You're just thinking, but you already know the perfect workout. You shout out. I'm going to say deadlifts. Just based off of who she is. Deadlifts. You'll need the strength when you're lifting bags of gold coins out of your enemy's vault, or burpees. They make your nails incredible for some reason. So yeah, deadlifts. Excuse me, you think I'll be lifting bags of gold out of my enemy's vaults myself? What do I look like, someone who doesn't know how to hire minions? In fact, why even lift the gold out of the vault when I can simply murder the owner and take possession of the entire vault? Surely you haven't heard the Oberlin family motto. Work smarter, not harder. Copyright Oberlin 2018. Anyone else who says this owes us royalties. Hey, that's what I would say too. Except when I say smarter, I mean harder. So what do you say, Vera? How about that workout? You'll need royalties for alluding to our family motto. Once again, gym class evolves into a protracted legal battle. You lose 2 money and damages and fun and boredom. Well, that sucked. I should have taken the minions into account.
Let's do this.
Well, fun is now my lowest stat, so... Today during recess, start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Talk to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob the scary clown. Accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Really? Do you think that's how this works? Well, it is. You plus 2 fun from poor Bob. Later, you're carrying around your precious dragon heat when you're spotted by Miranda and Damien? Wow, dragon heat, I love it. Also, you may not know this about Damien to look at him, but it turns out that he too is a hopeless romantic at heart. Are we reading the same series? I'm in it for Dragon Dong, Miri. Nothing so bad yet so good as a billionaire dinosaur made me gay. Damien, you're being utterly foul. Don't profane the deep emotional connection between Harold McDonghart and Godiva Galantina. Deep emotional connection? Is that why the latest chapter ends with Harold finally boning Godiva, and then she wakes up to find him gone? The cliffhanger must be entirely misleading. People simply don't abuse each other's love and trust that way. I worry about you, Miri. I really, really do. I just desperately want to know what happens next in Dragon Heat. Do you think Harold is capable of being so mean-spirited? See, this one actually did get the right answer for before, so... Sure, imitates life. Let's look at Damien's Tinder messages to see what he's capable of, shall we? Aha, that'll solve everything forthwith. Real-life logic applied to fictional circumstances always clears things up. No, wait, don't. Too late. Miranda snatches Damien's phone, and using some kind of mer magic is able to unlock it and open Tinder. By Damien, the things you're saying to these people... No. They're beautiful. Never in my life have I read such heartfelt, soul-wrenching expressions of deep love. I mean, a sonnet based on each person's username? Beautiful. I only hope that one day someone will treat me with the same affection that you showed to those you court online. It's not me. A lame-ass poet hacked my account because of reasons. Yeah, that's what happened. But let's not be ashamed of Damien. This is beautiful, and being so vulnerable takes courage. God, fine, okay? I think love is metal, but fuck. Getting vulnerable unsettles me fucking big time. And yeah, I fucking think McDonghart truly loves Godiva, and so he might have a good reason for his sudden disappearance. I know, right? I knew you couldn't be mean-spirited. I knew you couldn't either, Damien. Does it feel good to have shared your softer side? Fuck you, Miri. Fuck you hard. But yes. Huzzah! Yay, everyone believes in love. The real question is, might they believe in love with you? That's the real cliffhanger here. You gain plus 2 charm, plus 1 boldness.
Let's do this.
Well, let's go to Vera's table here. Find Damien and Vera hunched over a scale model of Spooky National Bank made of milk cartons, lunch trays, and ketchup packets. Alright, we'll go in through the side entrance, disable the alarms with an EMP, and blow the safe. Why don't we just blow up the side entrance, blow up the alarms, and blow up the safe? Because we only have so much C4, Damien. That sounds like a personal problem. What's this thing? Damien points at a kosher dill pickle in front of the hall labeled Police Ogre. That's the Police Ogre. He's got eyes all the way around his head, never sleeps, doesn't take bribes, and is invincible in combat. Can we blow him up? No, we can't blow him up. We need to find a way around him. Well, I'm out of ideas. Yo, Amira, get you in on the heist if you can solve this ogre problem for us. Luckily, you're a heist mastermind. Before Vera or Damien can react, you rob the bank yourself and split the money with Vera. Quick as a flash, you take a cab over to the bank, walk in the front door, fist bump the police ogre, and walk out with all the money. Go right back to school and dump half the money out on the table, totally burying your shitty scale model of the bank. What? How? You explain that you and the police ogre go to the same salsa dancing class. Taking advantage of personal friendships for illicit profit? I've never expected you more. Assume this pile of money and gold ingots is my share? You nod sexily. Hey, where's my cut? Got your cut right here, interloper. Vera stabs Damien with one of the irresponsibly sharp butter knives the school cafeteria provides. You've never been more turned on. I think I'm also leaning into her secret ending at the moment. Let's see. Smarts, boldness, and fun. Can't do smarts because shopkeepers have class. So boldness and fun. Boldness is the bathrooms. Fun is the party tree. Let's do the party tree. Another half-hour rave. Everything's fine till Juan, the small magical Latino cat, asks what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember you suck at dancing. You decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Masaka. Juan looks at you and... guess you to teach him the Groovy Masaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps and enjoying the Groovy Masaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain +2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. You're making your daily protection payment to Vera when suddenly... Not you. Everyone, stop what you're doing and look at my majestic visage. The interdimensional prince, muscling in on my territory, are you? Not at all, my darling Viperous. I'm here strictly in a business capacity. Business, you say? I'm all ears, except for my snakes, which are all tongues and teeth. It's simple economics, my love. You're an aspiring crime kingpin. I'm a prince. I propose a merger. A merger of our resources, our minds, our bodies, and our spirits.
Not bad.
Interesting. Oh no, Vera's getting out of her calculator. If she decides this merger is financially viable, good luck asking her to prom. How will you undermine Vera's confidence in the prince's financial status? This worked before. Steal all his money with your high-frequency trading algorithm, Carl. And it's not working this time, apparently. You unleash your pet computer algorithm on the prince's financial network. Didn't anticipate the warping effects of interdimensional travel. Carl becomes self-aware. Turns out Carl doesn't like being forced to bankrupt random princes you don't like. Carl doesn't even like you. Teams up with an extra-dimensional insect conglomerate to buy all your clothes and sell them to an army of huge intelligent wasps. Okay, I know we were talking business just now, but that's going to have to take a backseat to my #1 favorite activity. Watching an idiot get stripped naked by giant moths. You love watching idiots get stripped by giant moths as much as the next monster, but it's different when the idiot is you. You lose 2 boldness and 1 smarts. So basically a net.
Let's do this.
Net loss. Alright. Boldness is still my weakest, so... Then you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you expect no authority. Because some people just want to watch the world burn. They skip class and hang out in the bathrooms. Give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. Vera's trying to teach you and Scott how to play craps when you hear an all too familiar howl. Guys, Wolfpack is here. Is my family and teammates the Wolfpack? Yes, wonderful. I'm sure they're here to share their latest intellectual achievement. What up, my dogs? Hey guys, Vera was just... That's cool. So guess who's got a hot date lined up for this weekend? Ooh, don't tell me. I've got this. Is it you? Bingo, broski. Turns out online dating's super easy. Yeah, the secret is just be hot, like me. Sure. Or you can just use an actor's face and body instead of your own face and body on the dating website. That's what we did. Are you worried about the potential consequences of that? Like, what's going to happen when date realizes you're not actually handsome McStrong pets? How do you know which actor we chose? What are we going to do? That's a very real problem that we never considered. Luckily, you're an expert at online dating and lying. You share with them the perfect solution. Let's see, spend the entire date inside a cardboard refrigerator box covered in question marks. History is alluring. Just be yourself, but first tear off the actor's face and wear it so yourself has the same face as the actor. In this game, I honestly have no idea. But Vera likes violence. The spirit, the power is inside us all along. But are all of you going to share the same face or what? Of course we are, Scott. We share everything. Oh, okay. So fat it slightly leads to go steal an actor's face, Vera turns to you. You're responsible for whatever happens as a result of this. Don't think I won't throw you under the bus to avoid being named as an accessory. That is true. Vera's concerns are justified. The next morning you see a disturbing headline in the newspaper. Internet date ruined by several wolves all trying to hide behind same stolen face. As predicted, you are held fully responsible, and it turns out Vera meant to throw you under the bus literally. You lose 2 money in hospital fees and 1 smart as a consequence of brain damage. I'm in negative money, but at this point I don't really care.
Let's do this.
As you approach the table, you see Vera delicately lifting a forkful of canola to her mouth. She brings lunch from home when... Food, fork, 6, 8. Do we deliciate. Eating, yay, eating. He is so dumb, I love him. Scott, what on earth are you doing? I'm cheerleading you to help you be the best eater in the whole school. What caused this obsession with cheerleading me through mundane activities that require no cheerleading? Everything requires cheerleading, silly! That's why we have cheerleaders before our cheerleaders. I can see why cheerleading's not working. You haven't eaten anything yet. That's because you keep startling me with your damn cheerleading. I can't eat when I'm startled. No, that can't be it. I must not be cheerleading hard enough. Hey friend, maybe you can help me. You shouldn't be cheering for Vera to eat the food. You should be cheering for the food to get eaten by Vera in the walk-in freezer. Or the problem is obviously that we aren't dressed up as a giant salad. You shouldn't be cheering for Vera to eat the food. You should be cheering for the food to get eaten by Vera. Oh, duh! It's just like when we cheer for the other team to lose instead of cheering for our team to win. Yes, I invented that cheerleading strategy. It considers a huge psychological edge against teams that keep losing. I'm gonna go try it right now! Those vegetables are gonna get so inspired! Scott runs off to the kitchen to inspire the vegetables. You can still hear his muffled shouting from the back, but it's not bad.
That has been quite pleasing.
Thanks. Now I can finally enjoy this quinoa and baby tier salad without unwanted encouragement. For the next week, all of the cafeteria food seems extremely eager to get in your mouth. Cheerleading really works!
Let's do this.
Well, smarts is my worst stat, so... class. Today you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the stating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. Gain 2 smarts. See Vera looking at her phone, she's obviously pissed, so you decide to go talk to her. Ugh, not another dick pic. I mean, I know that's what you've got to expect when you look as stunning as I do all the time, but still. Not fond of dick pics, not at all. When are guys going to learn? Dicks look gross. Send me a picture of your dick, it's not a treat for me. I'm not going to frame it and put it on my wall. I'm going to put it in a folder called Sad Losers and then delete the folder, and then I'll probably set the phone on fire just in case. Hey, you're pretty unpleasant, right? Sure. Let me figure out what to say to this guy so he'll stop trying to make me look at his wiener. Go for the burn. Sorry, but I'm having a hard time seeing anything. Does your phone have a zoom function? Maybe a microscope attachment? Or destroy his life. Photoshop all the pics into a silly looking monster. Be the star of a weird kids show and make millions with it. You make a joke out of him, become rich, and you own the copyrights to his dick. That sounds like hers. Sweet. Either he stops or he makes me richer with every dick pic he sends to me. It's a win-win situation. Or should I say, a win-wiener situation. Please don't. Okay, I'm not the funny type for sure, so I might need your help down the road for this to really take off. You'll be my assistant executive producer or whatever fancy title you want. Damn, you're funny and have a sharp business mind. That's surely sexier than dick pic. Which wasn't exactly hard since the pics hadn't set very high standards, but still. Sweet move, you gain 1 fun and 1 smarts, you also earn 2 money. Well, that worked out. As an advance for your salary as assistant executive producer.
Let's do this.
Let's get back to the bathrooms for the baldness. So it's the... Oh, here we go. On the way there, you run into Mimi, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. Take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You should check the contents of this shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness? Oh, it wasn't bad at all. You gain +2 boldness thanks to Mimi, and proceed to the bathrooms. And sure, I butchered her name. See Vera at the mirror attempting to tame her hair with a cattle prod. I'm having the absolute worst hair day. Biology, my snakes murdered the gremlin sitting next to me, which totally messed up my fun. I didn't even want to murder him yet. You know, having my scalp covered in live venomous snakes can be a real pain in the neck sometimes. Literally, sometimes they bite my neck. My hair care routine is more diplomatic than cosmetic. I have to broker a peace treaty every morning just so my hair won't have a part in it. I know I'm gorgeous and rich and better than basically everyone, but my life is the literal worst, and it's all because of my vicious reptilian hair. You're just acting all tough and aloof, but you didn't survive your senior year at Spooky High School without learning to recognize when a Gorgon is fishing for a compliment. You can give her a brilliant hair care tip, or at least make her feel better about having snakes for hair. I don't know on this one. Okay, so options are, if you're having trouble taming your hair, I've got a flute that might do the trick. Why don't I come over to your place and charm them sometime? I do have a high charm stat, so that might work. Or, oh come on, there's way worse animals you could have for hair. What about squirrels? The squirrels might get the snakes excited, because they probably eat rodents. I'm gonna go with my gut and go with try charming them. It worked. No, that's not the worst idea I've ever heard. You can come over and try to work your magic. If it doesn't work, my snakes can just kill you. They're usually a lot calmer right after they do a murder. So, see you after school? So it's a win-win for her. Invite to Vera's house with only a slight chance of horrible death? Score! You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. You approach Liam and Vera's table to find them thoughtfully tasting several glasses of wine. The school has literally no rules, apparently. Ah, wine, that most exclusive of beverages. Even a vampire such as myself cannot resist its class and allure. Do you know a lot about wine then? I'm having dinner with the King of France next week, and I can use some pointers. France doesn't have a king anymore. That's what the media wants you to think. So do you know about wine or not? Alas, in my centuries of living, I have only learned how to look good holding wine, not how to evaluate it. That is a really common vampire trope that I've never quite understood. All I know is that I'm not drinking another glass of that one. Vera points at a bottle with Polly's toilet line written on a permanent marker. What I wouldn't give for an experienced sommelier to help us judge which wine is best. I think I mixed their voices up there. You know something about wine, but you're pretty sure most sommeliers just make stuff up anyway. You suavely recommend Fred's Sangria, perishable seafood and blood, or the tins in this robust Malbec are an elegant way to mask the taste of poison. Perfect for diplomatic missions. That sounds good, and poison doesn't affect Vera. So, the tannins. Why do you want to disguise the taste of... Oh. You're going to poison someone. Of course you are. You're always poisoning people. Quiet. No, I'm not. People in no way directly associated with me are always poisoning people. And soon they will strike again. Francis suffered under its unjust king for too long. Plus, he called me fat at a party once when I was 11. Who's this king you keep talking about? I'm telling you, Francis doesn't have a king anymore. Soon, Liam. Soon. We are so thankful to you for solving her assassination problem. She lets you braid her snakes. Get bit a few times, but it's so worth it.
Let's do this.
Still haven't gotten that last event. Let's see, smarts and creativity. They're the same, so let's just pick one. I'm gonna go to the auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. Once it seems you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. Afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. Start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. High School Musical? It's so amazing that the people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. Gain +2 creativity. Rehearsals for the play are going as smoothly as they do at any school populated by monsters. As a good classmate, you're more than happy to run lines with Vera, not just because she looks great in her costume, which she does look great in. And for doing that with a moldy grapefruit, and with my mother no less, you must die. And the director said I could improvise any kind of assassination I want. Now, I'm someone with a reputation for knowing a thing or 10 about murder, so I don't want to just go with some run-of-the-mill knife through the eye kind of deal. Kind of unexpected onstage murder would really knock me dead, so to speak. She's gonna literally kill someone. Bore them to death? Nah, she'll hate that. Or a complicated killing machine involving jello pudding, a ceiling fan, and a chrysanthemum. I don't think she'll like either of these, honestly. But of the two, I'm pretty sure this one uses creativity, so I have a higher chance with it. That sounds unnecessarily complicated, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Together, you and Vera set to work creating the most spectacular murder machine of all time. By the time the orange rind and corkscrews are in place, this thing is really coming together. This thing looks fantastic. You know what? I think I'm going to end up marketing and mass-producing these. Vera Oberlin's murder machine. Destroys your enemies, sends faxes, and makes a mean cup of coffee. Since you did have a small part in suggesting it, there can be some small print at the bottom. Original murder conceived by Amira. The machine that'll wow the audience on stage and the consumer audience as well. And while it does, it becomes an instant bestseller, uniting you and Vera forever in an adventure of theater, entrepreneurship, and bloodshed. In the pre-sales, you gain 2 money, not to mention Vera's admiration and 1 boldness.
Let's do this!
Can't go to class because shop's there, so let's do the gym again. Today, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes. By betting part of your charm against part of the other team leader's charm. The commitment amazes your whole team and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally, you win and take 2 charm from the other team's leader, which is now a bit less fabulous. I love how there's no explanation as to how that works. You turn around to find Vera staring at you. This often happens, but for some reason it's not a death stare this time. She actually looks kind of happy to see you. Weird. Decide to do what you do best. Push your luck. Finally, if you take any longer to come over here, I would have had to have my minions drag you here. Listen, my day for tonight was unexpectedly eaten by vultures. Totally not my fault. Anyway, I need to fill the slot somehow. I thought maybe you could recommend one of your more attractive friends? Just kidding, darling. You're not half bad. But seriously, meet me at the Thousand Arms at 9:15 p.m. or the vultures will eat twice today. You're just asking on a date? She did. This is like Christmas in whatever damn month it is right now. November currently. But if you don't want this to be more than just a one-time thing, you'd best come up with an incredible dinner gift to win her over. Magic mirror that will always tell her how fabulous she looks, or the head of her greatest enemy. Now, I've seen the head of her greatest enemy fail on Game Grumps, so I'm going to try the magic mirror. A little bit worried with the mirror because she's a Gorgon, but I think in the actual myth, it's not that the mirror shield turns her to stone, it's that she can only see herself in the mirror, so she can't actually turn the person carrying it to stone. So, magic mirror. I don't have the money, of course. Buy a jagged piece of glass in the alley behind the school and cast every spell on it that you can remember from remedial magic. Looks pretty good to you. Time to go to dinner. You, got me some broken glass with a disembodied head floating in it? You shouldn't have. Luckily for you, the mirror picks this moment to pay its first compliment. Hey girl, your hair's pretty cool. Oh, that's kind of sweet. Best thing about it is that covers up a good chunk of your face, the mirror continues. And the mirror's a jerk. Is that mirror negging me? Did you craft a pickup artist mirror in an attempt to undermine my self-confidence? Imbecile. No one getting undermined here is you. She means that literally, it turns out. The floor opens beneath your feet, and you spend the next week in one of Vera's work resorts. When you get home, she's also sent you an invoice for your stay. It's astronomical. You'll lose 3 money. At least I'm not negative.
Let's do this.
See, I don't know if this would force the event or not. So I'm just gonna go with Vera. Find Damien and Vera contemplating a huge slab of unidentifiable prime meat. Alright, Damien, I know we had our share of disagreements during this complicated poaching expedition. Like when you told me not to bring all my knives. Well, I trust we can now put our indifferences behind us and enjoy the fruits of our labors. I mean the meats of our labors. Yes. Together we'll enjoy this raw, bloody cut of meat as a symbol of our... Wait, raw and bloody? You're not even going to try using fire on it? Of course I used fire. I specifically instructed the chef to prepare this meat while glancing briefly at its lit stove. Did the fire ever, touch the meat? What'd be the point of that? A cut this fine can only be eaten ultra rare. Like hell, Ken. You wait here while I get my culinary flamethrower. Damien, please, let's be reasonable about this. What is reasonable? If we can't come to an agreement, let's appeal to an arbitrary third party. Amir will surely make the intelligent choice for us, isn't that right? My word, the steak is too cooked already. Rub some ice on it and douse some blood quick, or... The only correct way to enjoy steak is after its charred remains have been retrieved from a burning building. Douse in blood quick. Quite right, quite right. Someone turn off the heat. Get a frost wizard in here. Fetch me more blood from the blood bank. What the fuck? I'm not going to eat a big chunk of raw meat. How am I supposed to ensure maximum suffering without fire? Oh darn, guess I'm going to have to enjoy this whole juicy steak by myself. Whatever, I'm going to go burn down a burger joint and eat whatever survives the fire. Good for you, Damien. Live your best life. Vera slips you a thick stack of cash to the table. Unfortunately, she pays you in Vera bucks. More fortunately, your stack of Vera bucks is redeemable for 4.5 minutes of intimate eye contact with Juicy. Works for me.
Let's do this.
Well, let's see if we can get smarts up again. So if we don't get the event here, I'm going straight to Vera for the prom then. That day you were astonished by the new stuff you learned in class. Thought high school was all about doing stupid shit with your friends and trying to find true love. Who'd have thought that class could actually be useful? What a nice surprise! Gain 1 valuable lesson, good luck trying to use that in this game, and 2 smarts. Doing the thing that gives you most life, reading Dragon Heat when you're approached by Scott and Liam. Aha, a fellow connoisseur of the Dracophilic arts. Here, Scott and I are also experts on the topic, an unexpected duo.
Hooray!
Yeah, Liam and I are the fandom buddies. We love to discuss the things we love on our favorite stuff's wiki and forums. We're the best fandom buds, even if we don't always agree, like with the Starco and Markipu thing. Okay, first let's be clear, I engage in passionate fandom conversations only as an ironic way of celebrating low culture, which I truly despise. Second, for the 100th time, after spending years in Hekaku's dimension, Marku's now actually in his 30s, so it isn't right if he dates a 16-year-old girl. He does have a point. These details matter, Scott. Think how wrong it would be for me in my 400th to date people from the school if all of you were actually teenagers, instead of being much more conveniently in your 20s. Anyway, enough meta-discussion. Scott and I are here in a situation... Even if our opinions differ, we agree our opinions are superior in comparison with the rest of the Strange from the Dragon Heat Wiki. Yes to that, Liam here is like super smart, and I'm a good boy, so my ideas should be good too. But we want the Wiki can be really mean sometimes. We need to gain their respect so we can convince the good boys too. Scott's right, we need to somehow earn the role of moderators so we can show all those lesser beings who's boss when it comes to the Dragon Heat fandom. But how? I'm sure you'll give us an absurd yet effective idea for a solution, as could be expected from good old Amira. So, I tried the fanfic one before. It did not go well. So, let's ask them nicely if they can stop behaving like internet trolls and instead start respecting your opinions. Even though I see no way this could possibly work. But somehow it works. Amir's a genius. If someone is mean to you, you should always ask them nicely to stop being mean and start being nice. I have a hard time believing this will work. I'm honest with Liam here. But I'm an explorer of life, and so I feel the urge to test this idea and see what happens. What if you use Amir's account, just in case? Of course. And so you ask all the mean people of the Dragon Heat Wiki to stop being mean. All the Wiki remains silent for a bit, until one guy, Dragon Dong 69, with the A as a 4, replies, "Oh, sure, mate. You mean all this time because no one asked us otherwise. Of course we'd be moderators. What? And the merciless your mama fuck the wormy also says, that's true, we always respect your viewpoints, opinions. We're total jerks because it was all a test. Holocaust Denier 88. There's always one. There's all a test of patience to see if you really were nice people who could respond to our douchebaggery with kindness and you passed the test. They writes a second comment. Oh, and by the way, the Holocaust was totally a real thing. We should be respectful about it. Okay, that surprised me. What? Hooray! I'm with Liam. Slowly, all mean people on the internet start revealing they were part of the test. From it's a gamer handle. XXX go kill yourself XXX to global warming not real. And for a day, the internet is a very, very nice place to be. In the end, I'm not sexist, but sends you a private message. Dear Liam, Scott, and Amira, thanks for being nice to us. It's cool to be ourselves for one day. Tomorrow we'll go back to our mean personas, for there are more people to be tested on the internet. But always remember, being nice is cool. We'll always carry you in our hearts, and as a gift, you can keep the status of moderators on the Dragon Heat Wiki. You truly earned it. Farewell. I'm not sexist, but Smith. But Smith. That was weird. And nice. Also, we get to be moderators. Hooray! Hooray indeed, Scott. Hooray indeed. Who would have thought? You fixed the internet for a day. Congrats. You gained 2 fun and 1 charm. If only that it was that easy. Alright. If I've done this right, and I have no idea if I did, I can pick myself. So we're going to find out if I managed to do this right or if I failed. It's possible I need to get points with everyone before I can do this. And I only have points with Vera. So none of them.
Here we go.
Yes.
Let's do this.
It worked. That's good music. It worked. Yes, nobody did Prom, because as cool as Prom might be, it won't ever be even half as cool as Dragon Heat. Goodbye to social anxiety and hello to very elaborate plots to get various dragon highs to bang. Dragon Heat. So you spend prom night at home reading Dragon Heat. Okay, so it's not the ending I thought it was, but it still works. Who wants to cope with boring real life when you can enjoy an imaginary one? And what an imaginary life. Countless epic adventures that always eventually turn into lots of awesome dragon sex. Also, you've heard they're working on some kind of Dragon Heat dating sim. Life is wonderful. I'm willing to bet that Beautiful Glitch is actually doing that. Best at being alone. Alright, so new secret ending. 10 new events, 12 new outcomes. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. You know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. I really want to figure out how to date Blobber. Damien became an interior designer specialized in torture machines. Last month, Vogue magazine called his products the redefined marriage between macabre and chic. Or is it macabre? I've never been sure what the correct pronunciation is for that. Scott became an athlete. Not so long ago, he won a prestigious national award for being the best at doing sports. Vera really built the Oberlin empire into endless greatness. They own a shameless number of companies. It's known that they're also into lots of sketchy businesses. But no one does anything about it. I mean, who in the hell would try to stop Vera Oberlin? During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and it was gone, just like that. Battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. I think I've seen that picture before. That first one. I love the artwork in this game. Don't think I've seen that one either. That might be a new image. Alright, 4 new images. No item. Okay. So, yeah, that's going to be the end for this stream. It was not the ending I thought it was going to be. I'm aware of another ending that involves everyone. So I think I was on the right path to that one. I just need to do more to get points with everyone. But that was a fun ending. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great time wherever you may be. Bye, guys.